What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. All right, so we're gonna do a quick video here. Jamie's back with his ATSV.
What's up, guys?
And we're gonna be doing a spoiler. Now, he got this spoiler off of eBay?
Yes, eBay. It's the actual name is Icon Motorsports. Got it for $150 shipped. No damage.
Look at this thing. This is weave carbon. This is actual carbon fiber.
Yep. No vinyl with clear. It's real carbon fiber. It's some sort of mold that they put carbon fiber skinning on it, and it's very good quality.
So I'm looking at this thing. This thing is nice. It's very light as well. It does go on, of course. Hold on to that. Yep. Stuck on with, of course, 3M tape. Now, it comes with its own 3M tape roll, but Jamie actually bought some heavy duty, of course, Gorilla Glue that we're gonna apply this on with. So we're gonna be taking off the old spoiler out of here and attaching that's the carbon fiber spoiler onto his car. So it's getting kind of dark here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start on this and kind of show you what we're gonna be removing. We're gonna be removing these caps here, this cap right in here. There is a small cap that you gotta pry out of there with a small pick or something, and there's a screw in there to get this plastic or this actual cover off of here to get to the bolts that are in there. So we're gonna just start off this right now. So these caps just pull right back. They are hooked on there with these plastic tabs in there, both sides. Just pull them right back. The cap here pulls right out of there. And then we have, I believe it's a 7mm right in there. We're gonna get that out and then get this cap out to bring this whole thing down to be able to get access to the screws that are on there. So this has come down already. We got everything out of here. And of course, right in there, you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can't get that one right there. 10mm bolts that we got to unscrew for this whole thing to come out. And once that comes out, of course, he's probably going to be holding on that side as I unscrew these so they just don't drop to the window or we don't break anything. Right, so now we got all 4 screws out, 10mm, all sitting right there. And now on the side of this thing, there are 4 clips. So I believe we could probably close the trunk if we, let's see if we can. It's up here. That should be good enough. This has to be pried up here. And then this spoiler should come right up out of there. So, old spoiler right there. Let's take a look at these things. New spoiler, and actually looks bigger too. Looks a little bit wider than the other one does.
Yeah.
And then of course that's the old spoiler. It is again hooked on by some clips that you gotta pop out of here, and it's got adhesive all the way around, right on the top part of the light. Now before we put the new one back in, we're gonna clean all this up. We're gonna put some silicone here with some tape on these holes just so he doesn't get any water in the trunk. Quick update. So we cleaned all the excessive adhesion that was on here off. We test fitted the wing, it looks good, but this part here where the old wing was at, it leaves this mark here. So we're gonna put some compound on here, kind of buff that out a little bit here, just so you can't see that. And then we're gonna apply the new wing on there. And again, it's all 3M taped on there, or Gorilla taped actually, how it's gonna go on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some compound on here, get this out of here, get it cleaned up so we can put the new one on. All right, so we buffed out as much as we could. We put some tape on here again, and of course we went to the store and picked up this sealant right here. Now this is just some black rubber sealant. It's waterproof, and we went ahead and put it right in there. I applied it with my finger. It's drying up right now. We might do another layer just to make sure, but If you can look at how that looks, that's pretty much how they all look. It's just pretty much it's gonna turn into rubber, and you want to smear it all around so it kind of holds good as well. So when it rains, it actually holds the water. And the tape up here is so the sealant doesn't come out from this side. So, and of course we already test fitted the spoiler on here, and you cannot see these little pieces of tape on there. And again, that sealant as well should hold, but they're all drying up pretty good. So you should be okay with that. It shouldn't be leaking. If anything, we could always go back in there and apply some more later on. So we're gonna continue with this. Next thing is pretty much just putting the tape on the bottom piece of this and putting it on the back of the car, and then going for a test drive, and hopefully it holds. And that's my biggest fear, why I haven't gotten a spoiler on my car yet. So we're gonna use Jamie's car as a test guinea pig to see if this thing is gonna hold. All right, so we got the 3M on there. This is the 3M that came with the actual spoiler, because the one that he has for Gorilla is too thick, and it may give a gap if we set it on here. And with the Gorilla, once you set it on, that's it. You're not gonna be able to get it off, and it's just gonna be a mess afterwards. So we decided to use the one that came with it. The spoiler, the reviews on the spoiler is pretty good, so I'm thinking, you know, that if somebody's spoiler would have flown off already, somebody would have said something by now. And again, they're selling it, they got good reviews, so we put the 3M all around this little valley right here that you can see in here, all the way through, and then some in the middle as well. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat this up just to get basically some better adhesion. That's worked with me in the past when I've stuck double-sided 3M to something. Heat it up and then stick it on there, and that helps out just to adhere better to the surface. So we're gonna heat this up with just a heat gun here and stick it on. All right, so the spoiler's finally on. That thing does look sharp on there. For, how much was it again?
140 shipped.
140 shipped. So once you get the adhesive, like I said, you guys saw me heat it up. Pretty much heat the trunk up more than anything, and the light, put it on there. This thing is not going anywhere. We've tried pulling it up a little bit already, and this thing is on there. Once you put it on, just make sure you hold it for about, I don't know, 10 seconds. We kind of held it down a little bit. I added a little bit more heat on there, just for good measure, but that looks sharp on there. So we're gonna go ahead and finish putting everything back together, and then I'll give you guys a better shot of how everything looks, pretty much the finished product. All right guys, so the carbon fiber wing is installed on the V. That thing looks beautiful. For real carbon fiber for 140 bucks, I mean, you can't beat that. And I mean, and there's no gap. Look at this. It fit perfectly right on there with the actual double-sided tape that they sent, and it's staying on. I mean, it's not coming off, it's stuck on there. But again, 140 bucks for a ATSV wing, carbon fiber. That, I mean, you can't beat that anywhere. These things are usually selling for over $300-400. I mean, I know for my car they're about $300. That's why I haven't gotten one. And again, because he's gonna test this one and see how that works. But but that's a quick install. Not much to it really. Again, just taking out the old one, cleaning it up a little bit, and then just putting some sealant so you don't get any water inside. And I don't really think we're gonna get any water inside. Well, we'll see. And if he does, we'll have to seal it up some more. But other than that, that is the quickest install you could probably do on one of these cars. And again, I'm still in love with this car. I'm gonna have to drive it one of these days.
Sure, anytime, man.
So, all right guys, so that's the end of the video at this point. I'll see you guys on my next video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to share. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.